Sex Education's fourth and final season will start streaming on September 21, with action shifting from the closed Moordale Secondary to the progressive Cavendish College and Emma Mackey's Maeve in America. Creator Laurie Nunn said that as the writers were working on Season 4, it became clear that this was the right time to graduate. The final season sees the return of stars Asa Butterfield, Ncuti Gatwa, Aimee Lou Wood, Dua Saleh, Keene, Kedar Williams-Stirling and Chinenye Ezeudu. Gillian Anderson will also return as Otis, Butterfield, sex therapist mom. But the new settings bring fresh faces in Anthony Lexa, Felix Mufti and Alexandra James, who make up the popular group, the Coven. A rival sex therapist for Otis, named Thaddea Graham, and Schitt's Creek star Dan Levy, who joins Maeve's world in the U.S. The fifth installment of the Spy Kids franchise introduces a new generation of secret agents as two kids, played by Everly Carganilla and Connor Esterson, have to become spies like their parents, played by Gina Rodriguez and Zachary Levi, in order to save the world from a game developer's powerful computer virus. Director Robert Rodriguez teamed up with Sun Racer Max to co-write the latest film, saying in part, "It's been very exciting for me and my kids to work on this film together as a family, for other families to enjoy." And Netflix jumps into the world of Roald Dahl, after acquiring the author's catalog in a blockbuster deal in 2021, with 4 shorts dropping at the end of this month. The series of films, all directed by Wes Anderson, begins with Benedict Cumberbatch starrer The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar on September 27, followed by The Swan, September 28, The Ratcatcher, September 29, and Poison, September 30. The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar, based on Dahl's 1977 story of the same name, sees Cumberbatch play a wealthy man who tries to learn how to see without using his eyes as a gambling technique. The short, also starring Ralph Fiennes, Dev Patel, Ben Kingsley, Rupert Friend and Richard Ayoade, had its world premiere at the Venice Film Festival, where The Hollywood Reporter's Leslie Felperin called the film small but perfectly crafted. Additionally, after Alex Murdaugh was found guilty of 2 murders, Netflix returns to the powerful family's South Carolina community for a second season of The Murdaugh Murders, a Southern scandal docuseries. The new batch of 3 episodes of what's been called Southern Succession will feature first-hand accounts from key figures, including Curtis Edward Smith, aka Cousin Eddie, former housekeeper Blanca Terubiat Simpson and Libby Murdaugh's caregiver Michelle, Shelley, Smith. The 5th and final season of NBC medical drama New Amsterdam hits Netflix on Wednesday, with the last 13 episodes of the Ryan Eggold-led series that wrapped earlier this year, joining previous seasons on the streamer. Later this month, the streamer will add 4-part docuseries Encounters. The show, produced by Steven Spielberg's Amblin Television in partnership with Boardwalk Pictures and Vice Studios, tells first-hand stories of experiences with otherworldly phenomena, with each episode devoted to a different sighting across the globe, including strange lights over the sky in Texas and an alien encounter in Zimbabwe. At the end of the month, music video director Grant Singer makes his feature debut with the crime thriller Reptile, starring Justin Timberlake, Benicio del Toro and Alicia Silverstone, the latter 2 reuniting after 1997's Excess Baggage. In Reptile, del Toro's Tom tries to uncover the truth behind the brutal murder of a young real estate agent, with her boyfriend Will Timberlake quickly becoming the prime suspect. In her review of the murder mystery, which had its world premiere at the 2023 Toronto Film Festival, THR's arts and culture critic Lovia Gyarki says Singer crowds Reptile with gripping sequences, suspenseful moments, dramatic pauses and surprising levity. Elements that, despite their overuse, keep the audience on edge and strategically blur the lines between dreams and reality. And Netflix returns to the tent with the start of a new season of The Great British Baking Show on September 29. This year, new host Alison Hammond joins Paul Hollywood, Prue Leith and Noel Fielding. Other projects coming to Netflix this September include Love Is Blind Season 5 and Power Rangers, Cosmic Fury, which will feature the return of Blue Ranger Billy, played by David Yost after he returned in the Once and Always Anniversary special. Earlier this month, Netflix added movies Don't Worry Darling, Love at First Sight, El Conde, Fences, Field of Dreams, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Arrival, Baby Mama, Hacksaw Ridge, Love Again, Matilda, Miss Congeniality, My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2, Stand By Me, Superbad, Up in the Air, Vice, The Wolf of Wall Street, both Anchorman movies and the Jaws franchise. And the streamer has added new seasons of Love is Blind, After the Altar, SWAT, Top Boy, Virgin River, Selling the OC and the docuseries Wrestlers, as well as past HBO miniseries Band of Brothers in the Pacific. Missed what came to Netflix last month? Check out the August 2023 editions here. Read on for the complete list of titles hitting Netflix this September.